EXP Realty, a MLM, a multi-level marketing company. I'm going to give you a couple ways in which EXP is very similar to an MLM and a couple ways in which EXP is very different today in this video. Hey, my name is John Glutch and I am the team leader of the Glutch Group. We are a real estate company that sells about 500 homes a year in San Diego, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. So sell a lot of houses and have been in real estate a lot of years, been at many different real estate brokerages and joined EXP a few years ago. Have had a great experience and have learned the ways that really EXP is different from a lot of brokerages. And then of course, some ways that's very similar. And so today I want to talk about, first of all, what is an MLM and why does EXP Realty get compared to MLMs? MLMs are multi-level marketing companies, meaning the people are selling products typically to friends and family, introducing them to these products and selling them to their friends, and they make some money off of the products that they're selling to their friends. And they're also encouraging those people to join their business and sell those products as well. And if their friends join and sell those products, then they make a portion of the revenue that those sales generate. So this is, I want to say right up front, there's nothing wrong with this model. I think it's a great model. I have lots of friends who've done very well in MLMs. I think it's a fantastic business strategy. It's effectively changing your marketing strategy from one that's traditional, which would be like brick and mortar stores or online stores like Amazon. Instead of spending the time, energy, and money required to sell through those channels, you're going to use people's networks, their friends and family, to distribute those same products in a different way. It's just a different way of marketing, right? EXP gets compared to those companies because we, similar to them, do have a structure where I'm just a real estate agent, right? I run a real estate team. We sell lots of houses. I've been selling lots of houses for 20 years, right? So joining EXP in some ways was nothing different at all. It was the same as RE/MAX or anybody else. The big difference though is EXP incentivizes me and everyone else at the company to go out and share our great experience with EXP, assuming we have one, right? With other real estate agents and introduce them to the company. So somebody who's at whatever, Keller Williams or RE/MAX or wherever they are, maybe they love it, maybe they don't. If they're kind of looking, they're maybe interested in another opportunity, we can share that with them. If they decide to join the brokerage, EXP has like 85,000 agents as of the time that I'm recording this. If they decide to become, the next one who joins and they are successful, they sell homes, I make a portion of the money that they pay to EXP. So in that way, it's very similar, right? Like EXP has just cut out all the middlemen. Most real estate companies, especially big ones, have regional vice presidents and area owners, district owners, and all these different people. There's the owner at the top, of course, the CEO, the owner of the company, and then on down the line, there's kind of more and more people who get paid. The agents are paying a portion of their commission to the brokerage. And various people at various levels are taking a cut of that up until whatever's left over goes to the owner, right? Just like many other companies all across the world. EXP, instead of that, cut out all those middlemen and said, let's just pay the agents, instead of all the middlemen getting all the money and having all these expensive offices and all this other stuff, billboards and balloons and all the things we got. Let's just cut that all out. And instead we'll give the money to the agents who recruit people to the company and they can share in the upside. And there's some pretty serious opportunity. Not only if I recruit someone to the company and they join and they sell some houses, do I make some money? But if they recruit someone, I make some money from that person as well, on down the line, all the way 7 layers deep. Meaning if I recruit someone, 7 people, I make money on all those people, right? As long as certain criteria are met in terms of production. So in that way, it's really similar. I'm being incentivized to share the model, to share the company with other people, and I'm being incentivized financially to do that. So that's really similar. Let me start with the differences. The differences are gigantic, especially this first one, right? The first one is we are not trying to get people to do anything they're not already doing. And that's a big difference. In most MLMs, there's a product that's being sold, and the idea is to go convince someone to sell that product who's not already selling it, right? The people who decide to sign up to sell oils or lotions or whatever it is aren't already doing that thing. It's not like they're in the lotion business and they've just looking at a different way of distributing those lotions. Most of these people are not doing anything of the sort. They're being convinced to do something new. Again, that's no problem. I think it's amazing. Let's get people who want to have great business opportunities in business. That's spectacular. It's just not what we're doing. What we're doing is talking to people who are real estate agents already or who are getting their license. They're in the process of getting it. They'll have it soon. And all of those people have to be at some brokerage. They've already chosen this career. It's required by law to have some broker that you work under. And we're just one of those options. So we're not trying to convince anyone in terms of the people who are in business to do anything new. So that's a big, big difference. A second giant difference is we're not trying to get the consumer to do anything different. it's a big lift to get someone who's used to buying lotions at the store or on Amazon to buy them from you at your house. That's a really different consumer behavior, requires lots of time, energy, and effort. And again, my kudos to people who are successful at that because it's not easy. For us, it is no different. The consumer experience is no different at EXP from any other real estate brokerage. Again, assuming that all things are equal, right? If I'm at RE/MAX and I'm your real estate agent, your consumer experience is going to be no different than me being at EXP or Keller Williams or anywhere else, right? I'm me. I'm serving you in the way I serve you, regardless of what the name on my business. You didn't hire me because of whoever was on the business card. You hired me because you hired me. So the consumer behavior is no different. The consumer experience is no different. Those are two really, really big differences. The next one is we don't get paid to recruit. And at most multi-level marketing companies, when you sign somebody up, they have to pay a fee, typically to buy products to then sell. And again, nothing wrong with that. That's very normal. You got to buy inventory to go sell. It's just not what we're doing. When people sign up at EXP, they pay a small sign-up fee, just like they would at any other brokerage. But none of that comes to me. I only get paid if you actually succeed at selling houses and have to pay part of your split to EXP. That's when I get paid, is EXP gets paid, and then I get a portion of that revenue. And what's really cool is what you as a real estate agent pay to EXP is far, far cheaper than many other real estate agencies out there. So you're actually not paying that much to EXP, and half of that money is going to me and the person who recruited me and the person who recruited her, et cetera, up the line. And now is where the magic happens, because me and the person who recruited me and the person who recruited her are now in business with you. It is now in our vested interest, our expressed interest, to come and help you sell more, to come up with systems and tools and training, and to be a mentor in every way we possibly can to go out and sell lots of houses for two reasons. One, that's how we get paid in this model. In addition to selling houses and doing all the other stuff we're already doing, now we have this extra thing. We used to just pay the broker. Now we actually get money from the brokerage, which is a really cool thing. But two, we want to make sure that you have a great experience, that you love, that you come and your sales double, your sales triple. My sales have tripled since I joined EXP because all the people who recruited me have been so helpful in helping me grow my sales. And now here I am telling you that story about how I tripled my sales, went from about 180 to 600 almost. And that happened because of the amazing people who've been helping me all along the way. I want you to have that same exact experience, because then what will happen is you're going to share the story like you would share any great story about a great movie or anything fun you went to go do. And people are going to be attracted to that, right? They want to know, hey, you saw that movie? Tell me about that movie. I want to go to that movie. Or you had a great, tell me, how did you get your sales double? How did your sales triple? What happened to you? This is crazy. And then you just tell the story. Hey, here's what I did. Joined EXP. Well, why does that matter? Well, here's what matters. John helped me and these other things. That's the magic of the model. So those are the differences. Some definite, significant, similarities there, but also some really, really big differences between a normal MLM and what we're doing over at EXP. Hope that clarifies things. Please do reach out if I can make anything simpler or easier for you. And I would love, of course, to chat with you if you are interested about what we're up to at EXP and how I'm supporting those people who I sponsor and the people that they've sponsored to go out and sell a lot more houses. Thanks so much.